So bring out the song in me, crescendos past tragedies. And while
oh, I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like, and I've heard the tender whisper of love in the dead of night, and you tell me that you're pleased and that I'm never alone. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are. And I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. Oh, I've seen many searching for answers far and wide, but I know we're all searching for answers only you provide, 'cause you know just what we need before we say a word. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. He's a good, good father. And I'm loved, you're loved, we're loved by him. We're loved by him. Loved by him. He's perfect in all of his ways. Perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. You are perfect. You're so perfect. Perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect. You're so perfect. Hallelujah, you're perfect. Oh, it's love so undeniable, I can hardly speak. Peace so unexplainable, I can hardly think as you call me. Deeper still as you call me. Deeper still as you call me. Deeper still into love, love. He's a good, good father. Somebody needs to hear it. Somebody needs to know. He's a good, good father. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes. He's a good father, and he's perfect. He's a good father, even when we can't understand his ways. Even when we're crying and lonely and in pain, he's still a good, good father. He is perfect in all of his ways. He is perfect in all of his ways. He is perfect in all of his ways. Perfect in all of his ways. Perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. You're perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect, 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 perfect. Good, good Father. You are perfect in all of your ways. Sing it to Jesus. You are perfect in all of your ways to us. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways to us. You're a good, good Father. Who you are, it's who you are, it's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am, it's who I am, it's who I am. Next time you're going through, and I remember when we first moved to Louisiana, I was so just unhappy. I was unhappy because we had left Florida. And, there was just a lot going on I wasn't very happy about. But happiness is such a fleeting emotion. The question is, do you have joy? The joy of the Lord is our strength, not happiness. And happiness comes and goes. And I remember, I know this is going to sound crazy to some people, but the first time I heard this song was almost 2 years ago. And it had been out for a couple of years, but we were at a church that was singing primarily gospel music, for worship. And so, like the anthem and Fred Hammond and Jonathan Nelson, a lot of that stuff, Tasha Cobbs. And so I had kind of lost track of contemporary Christian music. And we were listening to a gospel station. We wasn't really listening to a contemporary Christian station at the time. And like now, I couldn't tell you what's going on in the gospel world, but I can tell you all about, Bethel and these spontaneous curated worship movements that's going on, Hillsong, and, because that's what we sing primarily. But I remember I was feeling so bad, and the worship team started singing it at LFA, and they just got to that song, that part, you're perfect in all of your ways. And I remember just being laid out, just in tears, just crying, because so often we forget, that God's plan is bigger than our plan, and that everything works together for our good, even when we don't understand it, even when we're in pain. I mean, I hate to keep coming back to this situation with me and my grandmother and my puppy, but, it didn't make sense, the way, and I'm going to get into that in a blog or in a video at a later date. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go and subscribe. But the way it all happened, and then for it to happen in like a back-to-back, it just was one of those moments where you could be very easily like, okay, Lord, I don't understand why. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Emma. You would be like, hey, Chuck and Holly. You would be like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand why you would take my grandmother in the midst of this pandemic, in the hospital, alone, and we still haven't been able to bury her. It just didn't make sense. And then, why is my dog my companion? I had this dog longer than I've been married. This dog who has traveled thousands upon thousands of miles with me up and down the roads while I did ministry. Why would you choose? I mean, she was almost 17, but why would you choose to take her now? It was like a back-to-back thing. It was so painful. And then on top of that, y'all, I was in the house for 6 weeks with a 3-year-old and a 16-month-old. Yeah, so I was isolated, because my husband had to work, and so he was gone during the day. And he'd come home and he'd be tired, and, I'd be tired. And I mean, it just was, but when you reflect on words like that, you're perfect in all of your ways. You're perfect. You are perfect in all of your ways. It's one of those lines in a song that you just can't get away from, because it is so true that even in the midst of all of that pain and trauma and confusion and not understanding, you have to come back to the essential truth that he's perfect in all of his ways. He's perfect in all of his ways. He is perfect in all of his ways to us. You know, he doesn't do anything capriciously, or he doesn't do anything, you know, he's not a cavalier God. He just doesn't up and do things. It all is working together for whatever his purpose and plan is. So,